I've not had great experiences historically with real estate and real estate transactions. Just the thought of it, whether you're on the buy side or the sell side, just brings pain. There's gonna be all this stuff to do. You've got the people coming through your house. It's gotta always be looking the right way. And of course, there's the whole element of the transaction. What if it goes south? Just all those kinds of issues. So to me, I wanted more painless than anything. My wife loves real estate. She could do it all day long. She likes the buying process, the decorating process, the selling process, all of which brings me pain. Before, we had builders that changed terms during a house that was under partial construction. We had another house that had construction defects. So that's kind of what soured me on real estate, is that it seemed like there were always a bag of problems that came with each house that we happened to find our way into. So Eva had been contacting us. She would send us her monthly news notes on what's going on in the area. And then when we got serious about listing, we started to talk about potential agents and brokers. She's been in communication with us one way for almost a decade. We should talk to her. It's kind of an interesting house. It worked well for us because we had, at the time, 3 young girls. It was a high price point house. And so we invited her over, and she really wanted to understand, from both of our perspectives, what would make you happy in the process? What would really frustrate you and irritate you? And as I say, my wife and I would have very different answers to that question. So it's not necessarily easy how you thread that needle. For Lynette, she wanted to go deep on all of these different levels. And for me, it was like, Eva, it's real simple. I want the least amount of interaction. I want to know sort of like the timeline, and I want to know when you're going to hand me the check. That's what I want in the deal. And so literally her team came in and they said, okay, this is what you need to do in each room. This is where you need to do some repairs. The house had to be staged a certain way. It was very orderly and detailed. When that process was complete, we were ready to formally list it. I think she did a good job in managing our expectations, and that there was a depth of market that would lead to offers. She understands that area very well, and she understands who are the right buyers that would be interested in those kinds of properties. And she did a brilliant job of getting that house sold very, very quickly. It was a quick close. It actually shocked us, and then Lynette and I looked at each other like, we actually have to move out of this house now. It was one thing to get it ready to sell, but now we actually have to leave. We said, we can't be out of here in 21 days. There's no way. But she heard all of those concerns from our standpoint, and she was able to convey them to the buyer and work out a deal. But thankfully, that's all done, and it was actually a good experience.